So we are continuing with our advanced Flutter chapter 1 in which we're going to see hero animation. Here is the demonstration. And here we are going to look hero animation. Inside that we'll use hero widget and its very important tag property and what are its condition, its uniqueness, all we are going to look into this video. So hey guys, welcome back to the 5th lecture of our advanced Flutter series in which we're going to look hero animation. So first we'll create our main function, so void main, then we'll return run app and make our first custom widget my app. So I'll just type my app and we need to define it too. So we'll make class my app extends and we'll make a stateless widget. So stateless widget, then we'll call our build context and first we'll return our material app. So material app. Okay, so this material app will just provide space in this virtual device and now we'll use its home property and return screen 1, which is our second custom widget, and we need to define it too. So we'll make a class, so class screen 1 extends and again stateless widget and we'll call our build context and we'll just simply return a scaffold. So scaffold, okay, and inside this we'll call app bar and again we have to type app bar in this title property and title will be in the form of text. So we can give shoe collection, okay, and we have to use parentheses over here. Okay, so perfect. Now we'll just run this much of code. So I'll open my terminal and inside this debug console we'll press F5 and you can simply do one thing. You can come here and go to run and click on start debugging. Okay, now we'll just simply wait for some time. Now our application is created and we got a text shoe collection in our app bar. And what we can do here, we can use another property center title and we can set its value to true so that this text will appear in center. And now we'll just fix this banner too. So in the material app we'll write debug show check banner to false. Okay, so it got removed. Now we'll use the body property of our scaffold. So scaffold, so body, and we'll make a grid view builder over here. I'll just take it to the next line. Okay, and we have to call one more property which is item count. So I'll type item count. Okay, so the grid view builder mainly consists of three properties. First is our item count, so let's just give 6 to it, and grid delegate where we can customize our container. So we'll customize in form of sliver grid delegate with fixed cross axis count, and inside this we'll pass property. So first we'll just pass cross axis count to 2, so it will going to show 2 container in a row. Okay, and now we have to build those container, so we'll build in item builder. So first we have to pass context and then index value, and the context will be our phone context. Okay, now we have to return container, so I'll just type return and container. Okay, and we want some images to appear on those container, so we can open any browser and we can type up slash, go to the first site, and here you can search for images like shoes, and I'll just select this and simply you can download it from here. Okay, now you have to come to this folder advanced flutter and our hero animation, and we'll make a new folder over here. name images, and then we'll open it and we simply paste that image over here. Now we'll just rename it, so shoes 1. Okay, so you have to do the same thing, so I'll make it little bit fast. Okay, so these are the images I have downloaded from browser. Now we have to come back to our code and we need to go to our pubspec.yaml and we need to uncomment this property assets, and here I'll just remove this line, and here we have to pass our first folder name, which is images, and second our image name, so shoes 0, and I'll just simply replicate it, so shoes 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, we have inserted all images. We'll just press Ctrl plus S to save this, and we'll come back to our main.dart. And here in this container, we'll call its child property and our hero widget, and it requires two properties. First is our tag and second is child, and inside tag we have to pass shoes $index, and inside child, will pass the image, so image dot asset, and we have to give the path over here, so we'll write the folder name images, you can see it from here, images, and then image name, so shoes, and then we'll use $index and then format of that image. Okay, and the indexing will start here from 0. Okay, so we'll just hot reload it, and you can see images are appearing on our screen. But this image is not appearing perfectly on our screen. So what we can do, we can come inside our container and use a property fit box fit dot cover, and we can save this. So you can see the images are appearing in proper container. Okay, now one more thing, I want the space over this, so I'll just press Ctrl plus dot over grid view builder, and I'll just wrap it with padding widget, so wrap with padding, and it take 8.0 padding from all the sides, so I'll save this, and okay, now we got 8 padding from all the sides, and now I want some space between these images, so we have to come inside our sliver grid delegate, and we'll just make our cross axis count to 3, so in a single row we can see 3 containers like this, so I can simply make it to 2, and now we'll just provide space by using cross axis spacing 8, so here you can see in the middle we get space of 8, and main axis spacing again 8, so now you can see proper spacing between the containers. Okay, now one important thing about the hero widget, the tag must be unique for every screen. Like this is screen 1 and the tag is unique. And further we are going to create screen 2 and we'll make a unique tag for it. So we'll make another class and our screen 2 extends stateless widget, and we'll call our build context, and we can simply return scaffold over here, so return scaffold, and here we'll pass app bar, again we have to type app bar, and we'll give title text widget, and we can give shoe details. Okay, and we'll set center title to true. Now we'll use body property, and here we'll give the hero widget. And first we have to make the unique tag for our second screen. So what we can do, we can come here and declare a variable final index, and it is of integer type, and we have to pass this to screen2. So we have to write screen2, and we have to use this parenthesis and write required this dot index. So this will make sure whenever we're going to use screen2, we should always require to pass the index. Okay, now we'll just pass this index. So shoes dollar index, and inside this child we'll pass image dot asset, and again we'll pass the same path. So images, our folder name, and then shoes, you can see it from here, shoes, and we'll pass the same indexing. So dollar and index dot jpg, our image format. And now I'll just save this. But what we actually want when we click this container, so I want this screen to appear. So we can simply remove this container over here. I'll just remove unnecessary container, and I'll just press control dot dot, and I'll just wrap it with widget, and widget name is gesture detector. Okay, and here in this gesture detector I can use its property on tap. So on tap property, basically when we are clicking on those container, so inside this I want to navigate to my second screen, so I'll call navigator dot push, and context is our phone context, and we have to pass the route. So we'll just pass page route builder, and inside this page builder we can simply give context animation and secondary animation like this, and here we can simply call our screen2. So I'll just type screen2, and as I told you, whenever we are going to use screen2, we require this index because we have given this here, and this second index over here is the index of first screen. Okay, now I'll just simply save this, and I can just click a photo, or I can simply just hot reload my application. Okay, and now it's restarting. Okay, now we can simply just click our image. So when I click this, okay, when I click this we went to our second screen, which is good. So our code is running properly. We can check this image too. Okay, it's looking perfect. But what we can do here, we can use its fit property over here also. So fit box fit dot cover. Okay, and simply save this, and I'll just click this photo. So okay, it's perfectly fit on our screen, but I want this image to appear in center. So what we can do, we can just wrap this hero widget inside center. Okay, now I'll just save this. Perfect, our images are appearing in center. We can open another photo. So okay, this is also in perfect center, and let's just open this. Okay, And one more thing, we can change the duration also. So we have to come to our page route builder and we'll type transition duration, and inside duration we can use seconds and we can give 2 seconds, and I'll just hot reload my application. Okay, and now when I'm clicking the images, it takes 2 seconds time to get open like this. Okay, so it is showing a smooth animation. The images are fluctuating because of my bad network connection, and I'll just pass 1 second, and now it get fast. Okay, and it is looking perfect. And we can open this, and one more thing we can do here, we can simply just wrap this image.asset into padding widget, and I'll just save this. So whenever we are going to open the image, so it takes spaces from every side. Okay, now you can see in this image too, it's looking perfect. So that's it for this video, and we'll meet in the next lecture.